Hi guys, so I am back with angles and specifically angles in triangles and other shapes. So I will be going through two different exam questions, two different grades, and let's have a go. So here we have an exam question with a diagram on this side. And the exam question says DEF and BEC are straight lines. So DEF is here, apologies, DEF, and then BEC, apologies for the diagram, I know they're not exactly straight lines, but they are supposed to be, and AFB and AC are perpendicular lines, okay, so AFB is here, and AC is here. Now, it says find angle X is here, and then the second part to the question is show that angle Y equals 48. So for finding angle X, we know that this is a trapezium and therefore is a quadrilateral. We also know that quadrilaterals add up to 360. Okay, so I'm just going to put here Q to 360. Now, this symbol here, or this part on the diagram, means that it's a 90-degree angle. We know that this part is 62 degrees. We are just not sure of what this part is. Now, to calculate it, all we do is take all of these values away. But before we do that, we need to find out what this angle is. Now, we know that these are opposite angles. So if that's 14, then this will also be 14. We also know that angles on a point add up to 360. So we take away 14 plus 14, which is 28, from 360. And then the remaining will be these two angles. And then we'll divide that value by 2. So we get 360 take away 28, which is 332. Divide that by 2 and we get 166. Okay, so this angle is 166. And now we can take all values away from 360. Taking 62, 166 and 90 away from 360 should give us a value of 21 degrees, and therefore X is 21 degrees. Now, I'm just going to move this out of the way so that I can make some space for the next question. The next question asks us to calculate or to show that angle Y equals 48 degrees. Now, in order to do that, we know that this angle here is 14 degrees. We also know that the 62 is on a straight line, so we can take that away from 180. So 180 take away 62 should give us 118. Therefore, this angle here will be 118. This angle here will be 14. Taking that away from 180 should give us an angle of 48 degrees. Sorry, 48. Therefore, now, moving on to the next question then. Pause the video, have a go. Pause the video, have a go at the question, and then play it to see the solution. So, this is a grade 4 question, and it's asked to find the value of X and Y. We start off by understanding that these are parallel lines, and therefore mean that these two angles will add up to 180, and so will these two angles. So that's what we use to calculate what X and Y are. Now, Because these are co-interior angles, we know that 5x plus 4x minus 9 should give us 180. So we solve this to find x, taking it out of the brackets then, so that would make it 9x minus 9, which is 180. Bringing in 9, adding 9 to both sides gives us 9x equals 189. And dividing both sides by 9 gives us x equaling 221 degrees. And that's how you would solve for x. Now, for the second part of the question then, we have 4y take away 12 plus 2y, so which would equal to 180. Now let's simplify that to 6y take away 12, which should give us 180. And then we solve for y again, adding 12 to both sides, which should give us 192 on the other side. And then dividing 192 by 6 and the 6y by 6 should give us y equals 32. And there we have it. Thank you for listening and tune in for more. Remember, this was a grade 4 question, so it's very important that you go through this and make sure you've got the right answers. Thank you for listening. Okay, bye.